Um, Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is my message as well as a response to the UK government, specifically to one of the ministers of the United Kingdom, the one Right Honourable Baroness Chapman of Darlington. Your Excellency, sir, you are a minister in the UK Parliament, government actually. And you responded to one of the a petition or letters wrote to you by one member asking for your intervention and your comment about the recent concluded general elections in Uganda, specifically the presidential elections. And in your letter, you said the British High Commission in Kampala were in observance of the election, as well as the African Union. And they told you that the election were relatively peaceful compared to the 2021 general elections. And you were contented about that. But I want to ask you one question. When you knew that the 2021 general election was not peaceful, what was your response? What was your reaction? What was your action? You kept quiet. In these recent elections as well, even though you said it was relatively peaceful compared to the 2021, but still, the same actions took place, like switching off of the internet, the intervention by security personnel, vote rigging, arrest, closure and banning of some civil society organizations, and so many other actions. But still, you call it that peaceful. If you are responding to this question, don't compare the British High Commission to African Union, because you know very well that the African Union is a group of thugs, it's a group of criminals, it's a group of old dictators who have oppressed Africa to the fullest. So don't compare your response. Don't attach yourself to the dictatorial group. Okay? So, I've put here one of the videos that happened in the presidential campaigns. And the one person you're seeing here being assaulted, being beaten by security organs is a presidential candidate. My question to you, does this look like a peaceful election? Does this look like a peaceful electoral process according to you? Can this happen to even a single individual in the UK and you remain outside? Why do you want to provoke us? Winston Churchill is the one who named Uganda the Pearl of Africa. And we respect him for that. Uganda is a Commonwealth member. And Uganda was once a British colony. And even now, Uganda is a British protectorate. What is your role right now? Because in your response, you said you will continue to cooperate with the government of Uganda through security, through financial support. Why? Why do you continue to cooperate with a government like that? Actually, is your cooperation on individual basis or the interest of the United Kingdom only, or you care about the general public, the indigenous Ugandans? Because we've suffered for the last 40 years, and you are on the watch of all the atrocities committed to the people of Uganda. You have everything in Uganda that can help you to see what is happening to the people of Uganda. Up to now, we haven't heard anything from the UK government. We haven't heard anything from the Commonwealth administration onto the current situation in Uganda. A presidential candidate right now is in hiding for the fear of his life. You haven't said anything. If Rita Genevieve didn't write a letter to you to intervene in the current situation in Uganda, we wouldn't see anything from the UK government. Is that what you're trying to mean? We've seen the United States have made some statements, even though it's not the full statement. We've seen the European Union have done something. We've seen the United Nations have done something. What is the UK government doing? Why are you silent on this? You use this kind of method to try to silence the people of Uganda. The extrication method you use to think that the UK government care about the people of Uganda through these letters, through this kind of responses. We are tired of this. We need your response. We need a serious action right now. The people of Uganda are dying because of the funds and the support and the army support that you send into Uganda. Do you even make a follow-up of the funds that you send into the country? They use the same money to buy weapons to torture the innocent Ugandans. Why are you silent? Uganda is a British protectorate. Uganda is in Commonwealth. Why are you silent? Uganda was once a British colony. What's the problem? Prime Minister Stammer, whatever your name is. Why are you quiet? We know you're the slowest person in decision, but look at this. Look at this video here. To all Ugandans in the UK, make sure you share this video to the administration in the United Kingdom. Enough is enough. Why do you still cooperate with Museveni? Yet you know he's a dictator. His son was admitted in Sandhurst. You trained him to torture innocent Ugandans. Is that how the Sandhurst military academy trained the people? Why? We are tired of this. Your silence speaks louder than the actions, the atrocities, the abuses of the human rights in Uganda. Why are you quiet? You can single-handedly handle dictator Museveni and throw him into the trash can. Why are you quiet? And when the people of Uganda try to access the UK, you ask for visas. We run to you because you took responsibility of African countries. You invaded our countries. You have to take care. You have to keep an eagle eye. In the case of anything, you need to make a reaction. You need to make an action as soon as possible. Because Ugandan lives matter. Why are you silent, Mr. Stammer? UK government, why are you quiet onto the situation in Uganda? What do you want us to do? Uganda has protested in the UK 1,000 times. You haven't made any statement. BBC, why can't you broadcast the current situation in Uganda? This is my final message to you. Do not legitimize the presidency of dictator Museveni. Do not recognize the government of dictator Museveni. And put sanctions, the Magnitsky sanctions and the sanctions to individuals and the government of Uganda. And put Uganda onto a standing point to show the accountability of the recent elections. Because even the 2021 elections, you knew very well that it was not free and fair. You were quiet. Why?